All right, so the recording is turned on now. The recording is turned on now. So I want to welcome everyone, especially for today's class. And today we just want to look at some few things in Forex. I like to tell people that it is my duty to demystify the mystery in Forex trading, like the book I wrote already, the book on Forex and crypto trading demystified. You know, coming from where I'm coming from, with the knowledge I had previously about this business, I used to think it's undoable, not until I was able to change the narrative, trusting in the Lord to give me and grant me knowledge. I was able to achieve a great success in this industry. So, and in achieving it, especially achieving it all by myself, a new mindset and a new psychology came to me, understanding that if I could do this, then anybody can do it. Okay? So let no one deceive you and tell you that you can't do it. This class will not be strange. I'm going to remove all indicators and all drawings. It's not going to be a strange class because what we're talking about in this class is basically what we talk about during our live sessions. So that's to say, if you attend our live sessions and you don't make it for this class, you don't have a problem. Okay? The only difference between a class and such live sessions is that in a class, you are able to learn. Okay? You are given the privilege to ask questions. You are given the privilege to interact. We are day traders. I am a day trader. I trade GU. Okay? Not because I cannot trade other currency pairs. Do you understand that? But there is a principle of sticking to a particular currency pair. It gives you the opportunity to be able to master that particular pair. Now, what strategy do I use? I use the strategy that works for me. You can actually come up with your strategy. It depends on what your vision or your goals are in these markets, in this field. You can come up with your strategy. But this is the strategy that works for me. If it's not good for you, then you could let it be. I take price action lines from a higher time frame with horizontal lines. So you can see, I put it on green. Okay. After taking price action lines, as you can see, I take trend lines. So in case you don't know how to draw trend lines, you don't know how to draw price action lines, I'm sure you are learning it now from this particular class. I take trend lines. Okay. So I'm interested in all these trends to be able to spot buyers in the market. I could have said, let me take this is a buy stop liquidity and this is a sell stop liquidity. I could have said, let me take it. Even this looks like a liquidity. If I'm buying, I would like to stop here, even here too. Okay, because this is a 1 week time frame. So from here to this place is a lot of move. It's a lot of moves. As a day trader, you cannot take everything here. You can't. So, but because of distance, I don't think I will need that for now. I'll just go straight to 24-hour time frame where the trend lines are still very useful. Okay. I might just add one here because that's what price is currently doing. Then I'll just add price action lines which are not yet spotted. Which are not yet spotted in this time frame. So after adding the price action lines, I will move to the next time frame. So these are the ones that are not yet spotted. So that's all I'll be doing all 24-hour time frame. And immediately I'll go straight to 4-hour time frame. So on this 4-hour time frame, I'm going to be spotting the 2 candles that begins the week. Okay. So this is how we spot it. So we're going to go backwards since today is Saturday. So we're going to look at Monday. This is Tuesday. This is Monday, right? Okay. So now if I'm looking at this, turning on your session breaks, this is where Monday started from. These are the 2 candles that starts the week. Can you see it? This one here and this one here, these 2 bearish candles. So I'm going to use my horizontal ray line, red color, to mark the high for that candle. Remember I said red color. So I'm going to clone it.
Excuse me, sir, you can zoom in. We can't really see the candles.
Sorry, please, I can't zoom this particular one. Now, when I'm able to zoom, I'll zoom. Okay. Then I'm just going to put the low here. Okay. Now, there's a reason why I'm not able to zoom this particularly because of what I'm doing. So when I'm looking at my feedback to see whether it can come up. The network is a little bit breaking from the feedback. So that thing that should be Barabari. Barabari, you know how to spot 2 candles that begins the week. So even if you can't see it, I know you know what is there. So the 2 candles that begins the week is what we're referring to. I'll just zoom that particular place for you to see it. Then I'll zoom out again because zooming will not allow me to do what I'm doing. This is it. You can see. As much as I have zoomed it, this is the much you can see. For those of you that understand what I'm saying already, congratulations. 2 candles that begins the week, the high of the candle and the low of the candle. I'm going to zoom back to what I was using. There's a reason I'm using this particular one. So after marking those 2 candles, the high and the low, what we are going to be doing is anytime price is at this level for that week, we're going to be buying. Anytime price is at this side, we're going to be selling. As you can see, the week started, price was here. Anyone that was selling was going to be a massive profit. The moment price broke into, I don't know if this is a new week. Okay, this is a new week. Okay, you can see this is a new week. This is Monday. These were the 2 candles that started the week. This was the buy region. Price broke into the buy region and it was buy, massive buy for the week. So what does that tell you? That tells you that this principle of my feedback is taking time to come up. I think I'm still being heard. Brother Barry, am I still being heard?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. So,
I can hear you, sir.
Thank you. My feedback is not coming up. I just switched the network. So when we say buy region for the week, we are not mistaken. It's not like I don't sell sometimes on my buy region. So I do. But I do short sales. If I must break the rules and do a long sell, I must have a good reason to do it. Otherwise, I'm in a buy region for the week. Take note of that. And then when we are on sell region, the same thing is applicable, vice versa. So on the sell region, I'm going to be doing more of sales. Okay. a must buy, then it must be a short buy. So this is how we are able to spot these two regions at the beginning of the week. The next thing we do is we go straight to completing the price action lines. Take horizontal ray lines. We take this. We take this. I can take this. I can take this. Any parts, any place where you know that price reacted before. That's what we refer to as price action lines. So that will be all for this for our type. And the trend is already spotted. When I zoom like this, it's because I want to see the trend. Okay. I want to see the trend. So I'm going to go straight to 1 hour. And on this 1 hour, I'm going to be looking at the trend will not be different. That's why it's 1 hour. But I would like to draw this trend from here upward. Then I'll take price actions. Anyone that is not spotted yet, I'll just take it quickly before we move into our entry points. So those are the price actions I will take. Okay. That's all. That's all. So the next time frame will be our entry time frame. The next time frame will be our entry time frame, which is the 15 minutes time frame. Okay. So on this time frame, what will be our entry? Almost everything is set for the analysis, save for the psychological level. So how do we spot psychological levels? Sorry, please, because we took the previous time frame for this buy region and sell region. So price action should be around here, right? Current price should be around here. So psychological level should be around that same spot. So when you come, you just drop a line, a horizontal ray line. We use blue to differentiate it. So your own work is to check the closest cycle level to this. So that's 3.5, right? And then psychological levels are 50 pips apart. So if you clone this, the next one above should be 4.0, okay? 4.0. And then the next one below, when you clone that, should be 3.0. So psychological levels are 50 pips apart. Take notes. Now, if you are having issues with understanding how we're able to come up with these pips like this, then you might need to go to babypips.com to quickly do a short course on pipsiology. Every currency pair has different peculiarity with their pips calculation. That's one thing first you must take note of when dealing with pips. But what I want you to know is that when it comes to GU, if this is the first cycle level, 1.2350, what are cycle levels? Round numbers, where we believe that the banks and the institutions come into the market to drive the market. If this is the first cycle level, 1.23500, so we're looking at the first 3 digits after the decimal as the key numbers. The other 2 numbers will be 00. So what we add 50 pips to is this figure, this 5. Okay. So and when you're adding 50 pips, you don't add 50, you add 5. That's how this pair is. It's different from gold. It's different from any other pair. So just take note that this is how GU is. Add 5 to this 5. This 3.5 turns to 4.0. That's how we came about this. If you're not sure, you can use the pips measuring ruler to measure. and it will give you 50 pips. Okay. So that's how to draw psychological level for this time frame, the 15 minutes time frame. So once psychological level is drawn, the next thing you are going to be doing is to be looking at for entries. And your entry can now be increased for accuracy by adding these indicators. So you can add smart money concept by Lux algo. You can add ICT kill zones, killer zones, sorry, killer zone, kill zones pivots. Then the final one will be volume. Okay. So now what will these indicators do for you? They will help you to get more accurate entries. This is how we're going to use it. The smart money, for the smart money, we will need to turn on, let me go to a higher time frame instead of shifting this far. We will need to turn on the premium. Okay, so when you click on the smart money, you turn on fair value gap, right? It's always off by default. Then you turn on premium and discount zones. That's actually where we take entries. It's the most accurate places to take entries. I don't take an entry except price is on a confirmed premium zone. I don't take an entry except price is a confirmed discount zone. And sometimes when price is getting to equilibrium, I like to break even and take profit. Take note of those statements I just made. So what I do is, for my strategy, I take trend from 4-hour time frame. So I'm able to spot a trend and say, okay, this is the trend for the week from 4-hour time frame. Okay. Then I take entry from 15 minutes time frame. So, but before I take this entry, I have to look at the factors from 4-hour, leave 24 hours for now. They have given us price action lines already. We don't need anything from that. If you look at the 24 hours time frame lines, you see what's going on. See? Can you see what is going on with the price action lines? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? So every level where price reacted before in previous times always have consequences in the future. You see? You see? You see? So I'm going to show you how we'll be using those price action lines soon. So in making entries, what are the factors? I always tell you my factors, and they are simple. First factor. Now I want to arrange this factor based on precision. News, brothers and sisters, news. This thing has sent a lot of people to the village because it has cleared their accounts. Do not trade when there is news. Quickly, I'm going to turn on Forex Factory. Then I'm going to share the screen of Forex Factory so that you can see what you should be looking out for. Okay. So if you're wondering what website to use for news, forexfactory.com. So right now it's on Friday news. So I'm sharing Forex Factory currently. If you look at the Forex Factory news, you observe that there's a particular one that is on red. There's a particular one that is on yellow. There's a particular one on orange. They are not all on the same color. Now, the ones on yellow signifies low impact news. The ones on orange signifies medium impact news. The ones on red signifies high impact news. We do not trade high impact news. We don't even trade news at all. So anytime you're taking an entry, let's say as you are on your board, your drawing board, your drawing is showing you to go into the market. Before going into that market, the first thing you must confirm is the news giving me a go ahead to go in? If you find that news at that particular time is against you going in, The wisest thing to do is to wait for that news. In fact, after news gives you precise and better entries, because news gives a bias. And most times, news creates fair value gaps, which the AI, when I say fair value gaps, I mean imbalances. News creates imbalances, which the AI automatically will need to balance back. So it gives you a direction already. You already know that, oh, this news has pushed price to this level, so you need to balance back. So you already know how to enter. So don't go into any trade when news is against you, or when news is on. Let me not say against you, because news might not be against you. So I'm back to my factors, or some people will say confluences. News is the first factor. Second factor is trend. So I have to look at my trend lines, look at the trend, so I don't trade against the trend. Do not trade against trend. It's always dangerous. After trend is price actions. So those price actions lines I drew are very useful to me. After price actions is pattern. Pattern. I have to get the spelling correct. What do we mean pattern? Every structure has a pattern. There's something we call, there's a W pattern, there's an M pattern, there's a head, shoulder, left shoulder, there's a head, shoulders pattern. That's left and right shoulders. And there's a flag pattern. Okay. So maybe when you do more studies on Forex trading, you can understand more patterns. But I look at pattern before I take entries. Then news, trend, price actions, pattern. I look at region. I already told you buy region, sell region. So I look at the region where price is at a particular time. Then I look at volume. Okay. So there's supposed to be 7. There's supposed to be 7. I have news, trend, price actions, pattern, region, volume. Try to remember the 7th one. Let's hold this one for now. This is a good number to get into any trade. It's a good number to get into any trade. News, trend, price actions, pattern, region, volume. When I remember the 7th one, I could add it to increase your factors for you. All right, so our time is fast spent. We'll have just 10 minutes to close this class. I think I've explained basically everything. So that's how we actually make the entries. So when you now look at price at premium and on week high, you have to be very careful. Anytime price is on a premium or discount, what do you mean premium? Leave the English. When it comes to marketing, premium are the best prices. So we don't say, of course, this is selling. You don't say I'm selling cheap, right? You say I'm selling at premium price. When it comes to buying, you don't say I am buying cheap. You say I'm buying at discounted price. That's where those two words come from, premium and discount. Equilibrium is where there is no premium, there is no discount conditions. Price at equilibrium price. Okay? Premium are usually the best price. So you will notice in your trading that when you start trading premium and discount zones, you will win most of your trades, because that's the best prices where most people will want to go into the market. So that's where the market will be driven most times. Just look at what happened here. I wish we can have premium on all these previous move. Okay, I would have been able to show you some things, but we can't now. So let me just show you 3 minutes so that you see what I mean. So you observe that price kept on, see it, premium, discount. Okay, but whenever premium is on week, be careful. Don't go in immediately. First of all, go to 4-hour time frame, check the premium. Can you see it's on premium? That shouldn't be your final consideration. Go to 1-hour time frame, look at the trend, look at the price action lines, look at the pattern, look at the region, and look at the volume. How do you look at pattern? Change your candle to line. When you change it to line, tell yourself the kind of line you're seeing. Let's go to our entry time. What line are you seeing there? This is an M line. This is an M pattern. Let me draw it for you so you can understand what I mean. Let's use 3 drives pattern. Okay. See how you know that this is an M pattern. This, 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 this. So this is an M pattern. And usually whenever there's an M pattern, there's usually a bearish move. Okay. Usually a bearish move. So this is concentration. So whenever, okay, news is allowing me to go in, trend is allowing me to go in, price action is allowing me to go in, but the pattern is telling me that this is an M pattern. I have to wait. I have to wait. Let the bearish move happen first. If I am considering going bullish, okay, then what region are we? Are we in the buy region or in the sell region? And then what is the volume indicating? Anytime volume has passed, let's say this level, you can see this level, this is a low volume, this is a low volume. Anytime volume has passed and is here, like this now, these 3 green lines that has passed that level is showing that there was a massive buy at this level. Now, sellers are about to control the market, but their volume is not yet as much as buyers. So you don't go in immediately. Wait for the volume to begin to show that sellers are about to drive the market. Once you see that the volume is going high, then that's a confirmation for you. So that's how we're able to get most of these entries correct. Sometimes when you need to go to DXY, especially when there are some factors you are trying to check, come to DXY. This is our dollar index. Where is DXY? It's on a week low. Okay. What pattern does DXY have? For DXY, you can just pay attention to just pattern and the ICT and smart money signals, then maybe volume. Okay, volume is not on. This is enough for DXY. You see that DXY is beginning to form a W pattern, meaning there might be a bearish move. You can see it. Sorry, bullish move. Sorry. Okay, price might be going like this, going to that strong high. So understanding this gives you a clear picture that as we are trading GU against USD, and USD is most likely going to go bullish, GU might be going bullish. Look at it. We're trading GBP against, so GU will be going bearish because dollar is going up. So definitely the UK pounds will go down. It's a simple thing. That's why we go to the dollar index sometimes to check. So these are some of the factors we pay attention to before we make entries. So quickly, I'll just go to 24-hour time frame and just do a back testing for you as I close. It's what I just taught you. All right. So from this, let's say from this level, let me cut from here. Okay. Then I'm just going to come like this. Okay. Can you see where price is? Price is coming from discount. Now let me see what entries I can make here. If I take this entry from this discount, since it's a good place to buy, okay, all I need to do is to put my take profit on equilibrium. Equilibrium. Though I'm going to consider some other factors as well because I'm seeing some other blocks. So you don't go and trust on equilibrium and price doesn't get to equilibrium. So you have to look at other factors before you consider your take profit to be accurate. Let me go down to 4 hours and see what is there. Okay, it might not change like that because of the subscription. You have to subscribe to be able to do replay on a lower time frame than 24 hours. Okay. So for this account, the subscription is not on. So let's maintain our 24-hour. Okay. So now we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. what we did just disappeared. So we're going to do it again. Okay. So let's come to where we were before. Where was that? I think it was here. Okay. Somewhere here. Okay. I don't think it was there. We have just 2 minutes. Price already at equilibrium. I think it should be around. I've seen it now. I think it should be around here. No, sorry. I think it should, sorry. I think it should be around here. The last back testing I did is around here. So we take it from here. All right. So if you look, you see that price is at equilibrium. If I take this entry from these discounts, sorry, price is at discount zone, sorry, not equilibrium. And I put my take profit on equilibrium. Let's see what this plays out. Did you see that he hit the stop loss? He hit the stop loss actually. Because at that time, the indicator is lagging. So indicators lag. That's why most people don't use it. So that means I went in too early. So how do you know that you're going in too early? So this is a failed entry. So leave it first. Okay. How do you know indicator is lagging? By checking it on different time frames. You now see week low. You have to wait. Let it get to a more confluence or factor or you take entry. So that means if you took it from here, you are good to go. My time is up. So look forward to our weekly analysis, which will be on Monday morning by 6 a.m. I'm going to send that link. Join that analysis class. Some of the questions you have will be answered by then. I might not have time to take questions now, but I'll be looking forward to next free class to attend a couple of questions. Okay. Sorry. My schedules are tight. As I speak with you right now, I have another meeting I'm going for. So please bear with me. All right. So see you on Monday morning, maybe 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. Enjoy the rest